Welcome to another Achieving Science video. This video is going to cover percentage yield. In a chemical reaction, we can work out how much reactants we need to make a certain amount of product. The problem is that we assume that everything will react, and this is not necessarily the case. When we carry out a reaction, we need to consider how much it reacts, and therefore we need to do a calculation called percentage yield. The equation for percentage yield is the amount of product produced divided by the maximum amount of possible product, multiplied by 100. Let's put this into an example. If we use the equation and this reaction between reactant A and two molecules of B to produce the product C. If you worked out that in the above reaction it was capable of producing 2.5 grams of product C, but when you actually carried out this reaction you only produced 1.5 grams. What would be the percentage yield? Well, from this information you can calculate the percentage yield. Using the equation, using the reaction, you know that 1.5 grams was what you actually produced. You had the capacity to produce 2.5 grams, so you need to do 1.5 divided by 2.5 and multiply that answer by 100, and you work out that the percentage yield for this reaction is 60%. But why is it not 100%? The reasons are that it might give off unpredicted products. Some of the reactants may have been left in the apparatus. The reactants might not have been 100% pure. The reaction may be reversible, so that means some of the product that is formed then reacts again to produce the reactants. It is also sometimes hard to separate the products, especially when you actually form a mixture. So in industrial reactions, we need a high percentage yield because this means there is going to be less waste, and also it tends to be cheaper. The rate of reaction as a faster rate means the product is formed more quickly, so this is very important. You need to consider the byproducts that are formed in a reaction. If you actually produce useful byproducts, then this can be beneficial because they can be used elsewhere or even sold. In a reversible reaction, you need to consider the position of the equilibrium position. This we will come back to in a future video.